This is no joke. 2 or 3 dead and hundreds injured every day in a country as small as this is no joke at all. Too many people in the car obscuring the driver's view is one of the most common causes of accidents.
If I had asked, what does meth do to your brain? Does meth make you hear voices? Or if I asked, can't you just stop doing meth? My mom wouldn't be asking.
Oh God, what did you do? Oh, baby, hold on, please. Honey! Yeah! Hold still, please. Honey, no!
Bears are considered a gourmet food in the Far East, despite the fact they're dangerously close to extinction. There is a charity dedicated to conserving all the world's endangered species through action and education, Task Force. To make a donation, call this number before it's too late.
The last place in the world to leave a bottle is a beach.
One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Is she going to be all right?
5.
Look, make her be all right.
Calm down, sir. 5.
You the driver of the vehicle, sir?
No pulse, no response. Patient's still into you.
You've been drinking, sir?
Charging up.
Just a quick one.
Stand clear.
I thought I'd be okay.
Stand clear. Charging up. Stand
She's
clear.
going to be all right.
They're doing the best they can.
Still no pulse, still no response. Pupil's not reacting. Still nothing. The patient is now asystolic.
I didn't mean it.
Chocolate, vanilla, and cinnamon. Apple, honey, and berry blend. Strawberry, wildberry, tangerine. Mango, raspberry, wintergreen. That's how you make cancer sweet. Why do
Please keep matches away from children.
Like most victims, Julie knew her killer. It was her son, who was sitting behind her without a seatbelt. After crushing her to death, he sat back down.
You can tell by the way I cross the road that I've learned to my green cross coat. I find a place where you can see, and then you can cross easily. And now it's alright, it's okay. Make sure you have looked both ways, and when it's clear, nothing's to fear. When you use your eyes and ears, whether it's the country or whether it's the city, you're staying alive, staying alive. Whenever you're across, and just stop, look and listen, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive.
You know what? We're going to leave this here for you so you can see what 1,200 people actually look like.
Hey, you should be a bus driver!
In a Keanu Reeves film. I mean, how fast were you going back there?
Hello? Hello? I said, how fast were you going? Back there. Bit of speed impresses the girls, see? Because he's a bit of a lady killer, is our Damon.
What a tragic waste
Of a decent motor.
Forget about it. She can't even sleep. She heard a kid at school say you were a murderer. I don't know what to tell her. How am I supposed to explain that you killed a little boy? I won't ever understand why you had to drive.
there was no intent. It was never meant to happen. But, yes, I killed somebody. I was driving home in the morning when I thought I was okay, but obviously I wasn't. I've left a husband and children without a mother and a wife, and I've got to live with that for the rest of my life. Very vivid nightmares. More realistic than anything I can actually remember. I'm just very sorry for my victims. The husband and the children and her family.
Are there any smokers out there? Did you know that half of you are actually going to die from smoking? Statistics. But the snag is that we don't know which half, but we can find out. So, if you're a smoker and your seat's got an even number, your heads. If it's uneven, your tails. Ready?
The little girl, she said to me, what are these things that I can see? Each night when I come home from school, when Mama calls me in for tea. Oh, every night a baby dies, and every night her mama cries. What makes those men do what they do to make that person black and blue? Grandpa says they're happy now. They sit with God in paradise with angels' wings, and still somehow it makes me feel like ice. Tell me there's a heaven. Tell me that it's true. Tell me there's a reason why I'm seeing what I do. Tell me there's a heaven where all those people go. Tell me there's
am the spirit of dark and lonely water, ready to trap the unwary, the show-off, the fool. And this is the kind of place you'd expect to find me. But no one expects to find me here. It seems too ordinary. But that pool is deep. The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery. The show-offs are easy. But the unwary ones are easier still. This branch is weak, rotten. It'll never take his way. Only a fool would ignore this. But there's one born every minute. Under the water there are traps, old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
Oh, look, there's someone in the water. Quick, use that big stick to get him out.
Sensible children. I have no power over them.
Oi, mate, that's a stupid place to swim. Hey, go over and get that thing to wrap him in. You don't have to feel cold, mate. How long was you in there? Ew, what thing?
I'll be back.
The first natural-born smoker will have a larger nose to filter out impurities. Self-cleaning lungs. A highly developed index and middle finger. Smaller ears, because they don't listen. Extra eyelids to protect the eye from irritating smoke. And of course, an inbuilt resistance to heart disease, lung cancer, and thrombosis. Unfortunately, the first natural-born smoker hasn't yet been born. The natural-born smoker will be a responsible parent. To encourage early learning, the child will be exposed to tobacco smoke from birth. Then, when it's older, sent to school to be taught the correct way to inhale cigarette smoke by a group of people called friends. Any child who expresses feelings of dizziness, nausea, or fears of premature death will be ridiculed until they conform and develop a fully fledged nicotine dependency.
Will everyone please take their seats? Very shortly, your row will be divided into units of 3. Do not obstruct the gangways whilst the cages are installed. There is no cause for alarm. These cages are for your protection. Please cooperate with the surgeons. They will remove your teeth and nails. This greatly reduces the incidence of cannibalism. It is in your interest to comply. Eating, sleeping, and defecating may cause some discomfort, but your space allowance complies exactly with government regulations, and you have the satisfaction of knowing that you are part of one of the world's most cost-effective production systems. You have nothing to worry about. This system has been tested on 45 million specimens, with, I might add, Your approval. Welcome to the battery.
Ja, was wordt het?